When you watch a World Cup match schedule, it looks simple. You see something like winner Group C versus runner-up Group F, or something like winner Group E versus third Group A, B, C, D, F. And you probably think FIFA just knows who plays who. But behind that simple looking fixture is actually a pretty interesting engineering problem involving algorithms, rules, and a lot of mathematics. I recently built a fun World Cup website, and while working on the fixtures, I discovered that creating this schedule is way more complex than I expected. Let me show you. The easy part is obvious. Finding the winner of a group, easy. Finding the runner-up of the group, also easy. But something like winner Group E versus third Group A, B, C, D, F is where things get interesting. What does this even mean? It means that the winner of Group E is going to face one of the 8 third best placed teams from Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D, and Group F. Notice something? Group E is missing, and this is intentional. A team cannot progress from the group stage just to now face another team from the same group immediately in the round of 32. Not possible. So FIFA needs a way to decide which exact third place team is going to be assigned to that particular match. And this is where the complexity starts. First, we need to figure out which third place teams qualify. In the 2026 World Cup format, there are 12 groups, and each group produces one third place team. So after the group stage, we have 12 third place teams, and only 8 can qualify. FIFA uses ranking rule from the total points accumulated to the goal difference, then to the goal scored, then to the team conduct, that's the yellow card and the red card, and then to the FIFA ranking. Those are the 5 rules that FIFA uses. So after applying these rules, we know the 8 teams that qualify from the 12 third place teams. Simple enough, but now comes the other question. How then do we place those 8 teams in the correct round of 32 fixtures? Is it randomly? Is it by draw? Or do we pick the highest placed position? No. FIFA already decided every possible outcome before the tournament even started. In the 2026 World Cup regulation file, FIFA has a huge table that maps every possible combination of qualifying third place teams to their final fixtures. Why? This is because the system needs to satisfy multiple conditions. Third place teams and other qualifying teams should not face teams from their own group. The fixtures need to be known in advance, and there cannot be a live draw after the group stage. So basically, FIFA solved the problem beforehand. To understand how the table was created, let's simplify the problem. Imagine there were only 4 groups, Group A, Group B, Group C, and Group D. And only 2 third place teams could actually qualify. So this means we are trying to form a combination of 2 teams from a possible 4 teams that will be placed third position. The possible combinations are third position in A and third position in C, A and B, A and D, B and C, B and D, then C and D. That gives us 6 possible combinations. Mathematically, this is called combination. You must know about it in permutation and combinations, right? You might see it written as this. It simply means how many possible ways can we choose 2 items from a group of 4 where others does not matter. So from 4 third place teams, we can actually create 6 possible pairs. That same idea scales up. In the actual tournament, there are 12 groups, and there are 8 third place teams that are going to be advancing into the round of 32. In math, we'll say we are doing 12 combination 8, and that equals 495 possible combinations. Meaning there are 495 possible ways the 8 qualifying third place teams can actually come from the 12 groups. And FIFA created a mapping for all of them. I'll use the exact example of what eventually happened. Let's say the 8 third place teams that qualify come from the following groups: K, F, E, L, B, J, D, and I, which is exactly what happened. First, we put them in alphabetical order like this. Now we find the exact combination that matches that in the FIFA table. And this table tells us the exact way we assign these 8 qualifying third place teams to the next fixtures. Group winner 1A plays 3E, 1B plays 3J, 1D plays 3B, 1E plays 3D, and so on. No randomness, no guessing, just a predefined system. This is what surprised me the most. A fixture list looks like a simple table on a website, but behind it is a combination of rules, constraints, mathematics, pre-computed possibilities, and software logics. So even something that feels as simple as who plays who can become a serious engineering problem at scale. And honestly, building this my fun World Cup website taught me that a lot of things that we take for granted have a surprising amount of complexity behind them. The next time you see a tournament bracket like the World Cup or any other one, remember someone had to think through every possible outcome before a single match was even played. So tell me in the comments, what other things do you know that look simple on the surface but probably have complicated systems behind them? Let me know.